Start your journey with a Jane Bank Small Business Loan with small business loans with as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million.
The time is 6 a.m.
Tune in to Lead Story. Weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody Ann Quarry.
Internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Watagwan. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVM TV.
Tonight, on Small Biz, Big Dreams, we meet an ITIL entrepreneur using natural juices and the jelly coconut to build a business and promote healthy living. This is Small Biz, Big Dreams. For more than 7 years, Roshane Negos Johnson has been operating Negos Jelly Water and Juice Portal, a business he started in 2019. He says his ITIL lifestyle inspired him to sell natural drinks and help people make healthier choices.
It started from a vision. The vision was the coconut water lie down with gold inside of the bottle. Everything is natural, so the basis, which is a natural cereal, so we don't put it to eat as some people. We blend it. See it? Yeah, we blend the cereal because a lot of people put eat to the cereal. When you put eat to the cereal, clear the nutrients of the cereal. Yeah? So the natural basis is keeping it as natural as possible as the process from the earth.
Negos says many of his customers come through word of mouth, and over time he has learned which juices people prefer for different health needs.
The street now have no window, no door. So it is the perfect store because there is people passing by. So on the bike, you have to view the bike. On the bike, it was a mobile just going through the street. I was able just to, the turban, the look, it attracts people. Turmeric, June plum, turmeric, orange juice, sea moss, and beetroot. And we have the herbal blend. Guinean weed, vervine, thing called spirit weed. Yeah, we have the clove.
He says coconut water remains one of his most important products and he believes it's a better, more natural option than bottled water. As for the future, Niga says he plans to keep building his business while serving the community.
I was working a 9 to 5 like you guys doing a 9 to 5, but I always pray, you know, that I wanted something to do for myself because by working for boss, I realized that I was really smart, you know, so I could do my own little thing. So I started off small. So I started off praying that I wanted something to do, and the vision came to the eye, yeah, of me the coconut water lie down with gold inside of the bottle. So that is how we got started with the coconut water, and from the coconut water it evolved. These juices is of a medicinal nature.
Next week, we continue to spotlight entrepreneurs turning small ideas into something grand. Until then, for Small Biz, Big Dreams, I'm Kevin Black.
It feel. You're going near the key. We're going near it. I'm not even touch it, little.
You're near the key.
A lovely day. Yeah, man. Which is right. Which is right. It's mine?
Yeah. You know, remember the games that karaoke. So carry your own key. Morning, Sunrisers. A very good morning to you, Sunrisers, wherever you are watching us from, however you are watching us. Whether you're watching us on YouTube, I see you YouTubers. I've been checking in on you. Yes, good morning to you. You show up every single morning. Sometimes you never hear, you're talking to each other in your community. We really appreciate it. And also those who are watching via the traditional media. We see you too. Hope you're hearing us clearly this morning.
Check 1 3.
Check 1 3. You know, and I know it's a festive time for sporting aficionados.
They're having a lovely day this morning. Reminiscing.
Reminiscing.
Lovely day, huh?
A lovely day it is this morning. Is it a lovely day for you?
I mean,
you get up this morning.
I got up. I'm in great health. Yes. I can, as you say, nobody not pushing me in a wheelchair. I'm walking on my own. Yeah. It's a lovely, lovely day.
I went to a place, DK, and the security said, I don't want to go. I said, what are you? But they are mash up. I'm looking him on the head to toe me and say, I look for see where on him mash up. I said, but they are mash up, man, nothing not going. I say, anytime you think you mash up, just visit any hospital, KPH, and go to the accident ward. And when you walk down the middle and look at the left and the right, and see some people with some iron and thing, when you come through, then you can ask the question again, how you doing? And if you tell me that you still mash up, something wrong. And I pray for those persons even right now who is at KPH in those situations, and the doctors and the patients for them, because it's not easy. But, it's perspective, what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
I'm saying, sometimes we say we mash up, but what are we really saying? Find something to give thanks for, because it's difficult, I say,
I see I'm pretty suit at that, but man, just find a way, man. But
listen, everybody, every day, have at least one thing them can give thanks for.
That is so true.
I have to just find that one thing and say, you know what, all right. I walk on my 2 foot this morning.
Okay.
Are you walking on your 2 foot? Then that's something to give thanks for.
And even if you're not, do you have a bed that you're laying in?
A
roof that is not leaking right now is an absolute blessing. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it is hard when you are going through it.
Yes.
Because to me, I find one of a very frustrating thing when you're going through it and people say, no, man, you know.
No, allow them to go through it.
You know, that no best. Or, you know, just be grateful. You're like, that's not what I feel right now.
No. You have to allow them to go through it. But you see, you have to find a way to encourage them doing it. Because you see, if you have someone in the corner, right, you down, them down, you are ball, them are ball.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need somebody to really give you a kind of a shoulder to lean on. That's what it is all about this morning.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling you.
You had a shoulder to lean on yesterday.
Hey,
you're leaning.
I tell you, I'm leaning in.
Hey, IT come here with an extra pep in him step this morning.
Extra pep in my step, you know.
Why is that, IT? What happened?
I have been, you know, I'm one of those Jamaicans who like the samba style of football, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, that samba style that Brazil plays and Argentina plays, right? But I've chosen Argentina from Maradona days. So a long time. And to see the exploits of one Lionel Messi, I'm really proud. Particularly because, listen, he's the youngest Argentinian to have scored at the World Cup at 1806. And now he's the oldest to have scored, nearing 39. In fact, he's 38 and 357 days. You know that when he scored first, he was 18 and 357 days, the exact number of days.
Really?
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. And he scored not once, not twice, but 3 times for the first time. He's scoring a hat trick at 38. No, it's people when they're age and they do good things.
You get excited.
I'm a friend
See, old but he's not cool.
I'm a friend them, TK. No, man, so, you know, and then there are so many naysayers. Say what you want to say, but the records are there. I know the interesting thing that Messi, he has nothing to play for. 8 Ballon d'Or receipts. You have received them 8 times. And that's a prestigious football recognition award. And also, he has Golden Boot how many times? Trust me. And the fact that when he won the last time in 2022, that's it. I could have said, that's it for me now. I'm done. I did it. So this World Cup, he has nothing to prove to anybody. He must enjoy himself.
You know how you know Messi big, large, and in charge?
Yes.
All people who have no idea about football. No Messi.
No, hey, that's
Amar yesterday was asking, the cards, they have cards in football. Are there any good cards? Like you can get a card for good.
No.
You can't make the thing look so. But then somebody mentioned Messi. She's like, oh yeah, Messi. Messi. You don't even know about red card in football, and you know about Messi. So that is how you know that your greatness extends and expands even your genre. Because I mean, people who don't even know about your sport knows your name. It's the same thing with Bolt. I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Even if people who have never seen him actually run in real life know Usain Bolt, and it just goes to show that when you are consistent, when you work. And you decide that you're going to, perfect your craft as best you can and put the effort into it, you really can carve out a name, not just for yourself, but for your entire country.
For your entire country.
For your entire country.
I mean, students who were born in 2008 who didn't see Usain Bolt run at that time are ending high school now and just watching videos. I mean, you who watched it live.
Wait, hold on. There are people alive who would have never seen Usain run.
Them born 08 and this at 2026.
I never even think about it. Oh my gosh. You may feel old, But
I watched it live.
Well, to the footballers this morning with a little pep in your step. Yes. Good morning to you, of course.
I want to say, I'm not going to be biased. I want to big up France too.
Okay.
They did well.
Okay.
Kylian Mbappe.
Okay.
He scored 2 goals too. Erling Haaland from Man City. I know. He scored 2 goals too in his first outing. Remarkable goal scorers they are.
Yeah.
But after Kylian Mbappe scored 2 and Erling Haaland scored 2, and I said, great. Then Messi comes score
3. Listen to me now. If I follow IT with their whole day, I talk about football.
God.
So, of course, we're going to have an amazing show on the line for you. So stay right here with us. But right now, I'm going to make you go and get your pocket of sunrise.
Pocket of sunrise.
Little pocket. Only
Jesus now.
One prince on it.
Dummy on the beat, so it's
I miss what I want.
We ready for drop another hit song. At the BIBLE we carry on. Everybody up standing ovation. We thunder hell populate. Heaven I go round, put the gospel on my shoulder. A 90 soldier, flip the script box, Motorola, spread the word, evict them over. This is a marathon, no sprint, and I go hold the road again. The world and lose my soul, your mother holiness, me vote for. Rap, pam, pam, every nation, every continent, every Caribbean island. Christ, we a follow, now follow religion.
Enjoy peace of mind knowing that your hard-earned money is protected by the JDIC. That's right, the JDIC through the Deposit Insurance Scheme guarantees up to $1.2 million of your deposits in commercial banks, merchant banks, and building societies. This means your deposits, such as your savings and checking accounts, are covered. Rest easy knowing that your deposits are secure. Your deposits always protected. For more information, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at JDICJAM or visit our website at www.jdic.org.
JDIC, protecting deposits for you and me.
Employers, once a month,
Critical illness has many faces. 1 in 4 people will be affected. Protect what matters with critical illness insurance. The time by Sagicor Life is
6:15.
Let's delve.
Employers, once a month, you have the power to shape Jamaica's future. By paying your hard 3% contribution, you're not just contributing, you're investing in people, in skills, in our economy. Your hard contribution trains working-age Jamaicans, aligns programs with workforce needs, and secures our future. That's not just contribution, it's transformation. Contribute to heart and to your future.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Every dream conquered is another dream gained. I land and I fly again like a jet plane. Headed straight in your direction. 'Cause I'm wiser, one step closer. I'm winning 'cause I work so hard. And the music keeps on playing, and the people never say we are mash up the dance. Oh, what a feeling! Don't stop dreaming. Keep on believing in the power of the feeling. Whatever you want, take a chance. Song in your heart, step in your dance. You got a spark, don't fit it dark. Shine your lights Hey, what I want?
Hi, I am Candy Pang.
What a guan? What a guan?
That's a guan, pa.
What a guan? What a guan?
What a one! Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVMTV.
And that's a guan, pa. What a guan?
I'm here. I'm here.
Put on your phone.
I'm in a daze. I'm in a daze. I'm just thinking that I am living through some exponentially fantastic, great moments. And this segment is one of those segments that I get excited about. Welcome back to Sunrise. If you're just joining us, welcome. Thank you for making it CVMTV. You're in time for the morning headlines with the one and only, none other than the headliner of all headlines. I call her TK.
Hey, TK in the building.
TK in the building. TK.
I have some headlines for you this morning. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Are we ready?
We're ready.
Let's jump into it, okay?
Yes,
so
yes.
Jamaica offers to accept non-nationals being booted from the U.S. Jamaica is in talks with the United States about a potential agreement to accept up to 10,000 non-Jamaicans deported from the United States. The proposed deal, outlined in a U.S. Embassy document, would involve transferring up to 25 foreign nationals every 2 weeks to Jamaica. And this arrangement would exclude unaccompanied minors, Jamaicans and individuals convicted of serious crimes. Before any transfer, the U.S. government would provide Jamaica with documentation on each deportee. Both nations intend for actions under the agreement to comply with the 1951 Refugee Convention. The U.S. would ensure deportees are not subjected to persecution or torture in Jamaica or any other country. The agreement would allow either country to terminate it within 90 days' notice. Now, the U.S. plans to explore foreign assistance funds to support the initiative and cover services for transferred individuals.
I can hear somebody say, hey, you know what I mean? These headlines will obviously raise eyebrows, obviously raise people's blood pressure, because immediately you begin to think about some things like capacity. The first thing you think about capacity, are we able to accommodate even the discourse that is happening about this proposed arrangement? People are asking themselves, what? I mean, non-nationals coming back here? What happened to their home country? I mean, how long will this arrangement last for? Or will we benefit? What strain will it add to our health sector, our security, our education system? I mean, there are so many considerations that people would be naturally saying, why, you know? But the fact is, it says proposed arrangement. I mean, I think Jamaica and Jamaicans would love a full explanation about this proposed arrangement, because there are many things to consider. But, you know, on the other side, though, you can flip it and you can say, you know, this is a humanitarian arrangement. It is between us and the U.S., whom we share diplomatic arrangements with. Their major trade partners, you know. I mean, Jamaica is a tourist destination for many Americans, you know, and we want to continue to engender good relation between us and the U.S. For those reasons, it's worthy of some consideration. And people might be saying, okay, yeah, so how long will this take place for? I mean, how long will we have to allow them to be here, and those considerations? And I remember, you know, when we listen to our national pledge, I know I'm going to go there this morning. At the end of it, it says, we, this small country, advancing the welfare of the whole human race. Last time I saw it, I'm saying, what is that saying? But though that made us seem like, you know, ideological, the practical considerations are what will confront most persons.
I don't know if this is being done in the spirit of humanitarianism.
No,
I think I mean, under what has been happening for some time on the ice, where people are literally just being scooped up for having not been born in America, but they're law-abiding, contributing, tax-paying citizens being scooped up and sent to other places. I think it would be very unfortunate if one of those other places was Jamaica. Because I don't think that we have the resources. I'm sure that if we were to carry cameras into any prison, jail, any type of lockup situation, there would be a lot of resources that we would find lacking. And so I think that to pressure an already fairly pressured system, you know, to offset, you know, the people in the United States, that the United States just don't feel like having them in their country anymore, I think that other things could be put in place for them. And it's like saying, everybody come and use our hospitals. We as Jamaicans can barely use our hospitals based on just the infrastructure needs. And so I don't know. I don't love it. I mean, I don't love it.
But we're having a discussion, you know. That means you see a family with a large family with a house, say a family with a 2 or 3 bedroom house with like 7 children. There's barely space there. And you ask them, can I come over and stay with you, me and my family? It's like, she would be like, what? You know, see, the situation already.
Especially if that family is not that family got burnt out or anything. Somebody just knock on your door and say, we don't want them at our house anymore. So here, take them, put them in yours. And you're like, excuse me. But anyway, we'll see what happens. That's something that I'm sure that we'll be following up on, and we'll keep you posted. As well as you, right? All right, so Why Not Wednesday headline: conjoined twin marries boyfriend while her sister remains single. Carmen and Lupita Andrade, they conjoined twins who share a torso, pelvis, and reproductive system. They recently made headlines. Carmen married her boyfriend, Daniel McCormack, in an intimate autumn ceremony, while Lupita remains single and publicly identifies as aromantic. So the 25-year-old sisters, originally from Mexico, moved to the United States and navigate daily life together. Carmen met Daniel on Hinge in 2020, and after nearly 5 years of dating, they eloped. Carmen wore a glittering emerald green dress for the ceremony, while Lupita fully supports Carmen's marriage and is happy with her independent status, having no interest in dating or marriage herself. So Daniel has become a supportive figure in both sisters' lives, and the trio openly shares their journey. They recently addressed public curiosity on YouTube, clarifying Carmen's marriage and Lupita's single status. Now, their story highlights individuality and boundaries within a very unique family dynamic.
You know, TK, when you began the news, I laughed because I thought, you know, it was one of those news items that you would just bring for fun. But as you went on, I said, oh, and this is that real situation?
Yes.
This is that true situation.
Interesting.
Whoa,
so he's married to one, but...
And she goes along, tags along to...
Well, it has to. They share a body, so, you know, and I'm sure they have very different personalities. That would be so interesting. I don't know. I don't know how...
Because two different brains.
I don't know how they do it. Two different brains, two different personalities, two different wants, two different desires, two different everything.
Whoa.
Can you imagine?
I mean, the question can be asked, what are you worrying about?
See there?
What are you worrying about?
See there? See there?
Boy, I tell you.
And yet she was still able to find love. She was still able to find someone who was like, I don't care that you're conjoined to another person. I love you. I want you. Let's get married. I think that's beautiful.
My grandmother said,
good for you, Daniel.
Every whole have them stick a bush. I'm not sticking a tick a bush.
Oh, sorry.
You know, a very good morning to you, Angie Dennis.
But that's what I have for you this morning in the headlines. Of course, I'll be back at 7 a.m. with the news. You know what I mean?
You just join in, that's a wrap. But don't leave, because there's more on Sunrise on the flip side, right here on CVM TV. Sunrise, where the fun rises.
Hey.
Everything for your home and more.
Bring back the fun of shopping. Discover the best finds in every aisle of amazing items. For your kitchen, your living room, your bedroom, or any room, Azan Supercenter has that perfect touch to elevate your space to the next level. Our team is ready to help you find what you are looking for you or someone else. So stop by our Crossroads store today and rediscover the fun of shopping.
Azan Supercenter, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
For the moments that are best enjoyed with your hands, enjoy them with a KFC Big Deal or Big Bucket. KFC, it's finger licking good.
You notice how life nice when you eat good? Natural feed, fresh grass, no stress. Stress? I don't know her. They say happy cows make better milk. Well, just look how happy we are. And I'm sure you can taste the difference. So move to the best milk ever. True Milk.
the internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Hi, I am Candy Pang.
What a guan?
What a guan?
That's a guan pa.
What a guan? What a guan?
What a guan? Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVM TV.
That's a guan pa. What a guan?
We are proud to supply all of Jamaica with the highest standard of gas products to keep you safe and well taken care of. Choose well. Choose IGL.
The time by IGL is
6.
Welcome back to Sunrise. You know, when we talk about fatherhood, we often think about providing, protecting, and being present, the 3 Ps, right? But long before there were parenting books and podcasts and social media advice, the Bible was already laying out a blueprint for what it means to lead with love, compassion, patience, and grace. Now, in this winter service, we're taking a moment to reflect on the kind of legacy fathers and father figures can leave behind. Not just through what they say, but through how they live literally. Joining us this morning is pastor of Fellowship Tabernacle, my brother in Christ, Sean Williams. How are you doing, man of God?
Bless up, man.
Bless up, God.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you. Let me ask you, are you a father?
Yeah, man. I'm a proud father of 2 amazing daughters.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. That means when you speak from, when you speak about father, you're speaking from
personal experience,
yes.
insight from God's word, and of course, just the joy of having the responsibility of fathering 2 amazing daughters.
Absolutely. You know, I had a discussion with one of my daughters years ago.
Yeah.
And I said, and we were talking about marriage and the you know, what kind of man she should choose. I said to her that if him love God more than you, then you're heading in
the right direction.
A good direction already.
Good.
But there are other things to consider, you know. But,
yeah, man.
But that's a pivotal step.
Agreed.
For you, let's discuss what it means. Now, what are the qualities are we looking for? How can a godly father represent himself and his family, especially as we approach the celebration of fatherhood this Sunday?
Well, being a father is an amazing responsibility, and it is a privilege. And God has given us his name, his title, that of father. And father speaks to source. And as a father, you and I, we are the source. And so all our children should know that I can go to daddy at any time because daddy is source.
Yes.
And source is key. If you cannot handle the responsibility of being a source, then it may not be time to have children.
I like how you emphasize and highlight source because a lot of young men and older men too are becoming father without thinking about that very important aspect. That it is you are a provider. And the source is very important. Is there such a thing as a perfect father? Is there a model that we can aspire to?
When we think of perfection and father, we think of God. God is perfect, you know, he's light, he has no darkness. But God does call us to be perfect. And when he says perfect, it means mature, fully grown. And mature in love, as in you and I are to consistently demonstrate the character of love, because that is what perfection is in God's mind.
Of course, when you're perfect, you think that, you know?
Don't mean flawless, without mistakes.
Yes, it means.
But I consistently demonstrate the character and nature of God.
Every day.
Every day. And the beauty of it is it requires us to know him. Because if God is love, I cannot accurately demonstrate love if I don't know who he is love.
Let's look at how we present or represent ourselves in today's world as fathers. Mother's Day still is a bigger celebration than Father's Day, right?
That's true.
Always the bouquets and the baskets come out, you know, not in the same way. Because I mean, this Sunday is Father's Day, right? We recognize Father's Day this Sunday, but I'm sure we won't see the basket in the same. Are there some reasons that you can pinpoint and highlight that could be the reason for the result, or this
I think
social state?
Being a father is like being a referee. You only notice the referee when do a bad job. Understand? When him do a good job, you don't even see him. And there are many fathers who are doing great jobs, but we don't get the honor that I think we truly deserve. When Mother's Day come, we hear Happy Mother's Day. Awesome. We hear for our day, Happy Father's Day to all the good fathers.
Yes.
We have to qualify. No,
yes,
it's Happy Father's Day. And despite there are men who aren't playing the role well, there are many fathers who are worthy of honor. It ought to be celebrated.
Absolutely. I agree that it ought to be celebrated, you know, especially now. Because I think a father of a preteen now and a father of adults now have two different experiences.
Two different challenges.
Two different challenges. What are some of the biggest challenges that fathers face today?
Wow. Men have it hard. It sounds kind of rough to say, you know, but the pressure to provide, bear the responsibility, and sometimes it's hard for us to articulate it, and we get silent. But we have to carry the weight of the family, and this is why I always encourage men. We have to find a safe space to talk, to get help. Men, we need each other. We can't carry it alone. I need mentors to help me navigate the challenges that I face as a father. And God, the ultimate father, who can give me wisdom and insights, you know, how to handle this modern world. Because having daughters who navigate social media and all this crazy world, you need enough wisdom, man.
Yes, absolutely. Trust me. That is why, I mean, you cannot leave here this morning without you pray for these fathers, for wisdom.
Yeah,
So,
man.
I mean,
fathers, I want to honor you and just say thank you for all that you do. And my prayer is, Father, I thank you for every father here watching this program. I pray you strengthen him and give him wisdom and insight how to navigate perhaps the most important job in the world. And Father, where he feels insecure as if he's not enough, may he know that with you, everything, all things are possible. I honor him. I bless him. I declare that more men today are coming to know you, God, and we are being the best fathers because Jamaica needs fathers to rise up and shine. Bless you, man. Bless you, men. Happy Father's Day. God bless.
God bless. Amen. Amen. In Jesus' name we pray. Prayer's nice, you know?
Have to, man.
I mean, prayer's good. you
Men
know?
ought always to pray and not lose heart.
Thank you very much.
Bless up, man.
As always, our guest, Pastor Sean Williams of Fellowship Tabernacle, takes us to the break with a special prayer, and we love that every time, you know, especially for Jamaicans near and far, here in Jamaica and outside. Thank you very much, man of God.
Bless you.
Sunrise continues right after this, a second stay, right here, Sunrise, where the fun rises.
Tell me, what make you feel good? Is it the sunshine on your face or a fresh, healthy start to your day? Start it right with Sunshine Cereal's Feel Good Multigrain Flake. Choose your vibe. Oats and rice, plain or with cranberries and raisins. Wheat oat and rice, plain or with blueberries. Get yours today. Sunshine Cereal's Feel Good Multigrain Flakes. Feel good, live good, taste good.
For years, Jamaica has been operating at just about 50% of the blood donations needed to
to meet national demand. That means for every 2 persons who require your blood, only 1 donation is available. And the truth is, many of us only think about donating when there's a tragedy. But hospitals need blood every single day. With a single donation, you can make a big difference. You are somebody's type.
Donating blood is easier than most people think. Once you are 16 years or older, with parental consent at 16, you can donate. 17 to 60, just walk in and register. Up to 65 if you're a regular donor. You will need to present a government-issued ID. If you weigh at least 110 pounds and you're in good health, you're likely eligible. Controlled high blood pressure? That's okay. Diabetic but not on insulin? That's okay too. Tattoos or piercings older than 6 months? You can donate. We'll do a quick check of your hemoglobin level. If it's 12.5 or above, you're good to go. You will also have a short conversation with one of our medical professionals just to ensure that donation is safe for you. The actual donation takes about 8 to 15 minutes. That's less time than taking a lunch break. Less time than scrolling your phone. Your body replaces the volume within 24 hours. Red blood cells take about 6 weeks. That's why you can donate every 3 months. We will help you to rehydrate before you leave. Just remember, eat before you come and drink plenty of fluids. Every donation can help up to 3 persons. They may never know your name, but they will live because you showed up. Because somewhere today, you are somebody's type.
When we give a little, we make a big difference. A mother after childbirth, a child with sickle cell disease, a patient undergoing surgery. Right now, donations are at 40 to 50% of what's needed, which means there is room for more of us. It's simple, it's safe, it doesn't take long. If you're able, consider giving. We'll be here to welcome you.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
All right, glad to have you back with us right here on Sunrise. Now, our next guest is helping bring Bible stories to life in a way that's fun, relatable, and perfect for today's young readers. This morning, we're talking about Noah's Big Boat, the first book in the Bible stories with Daddy series. And the man behind it, joining us now, is author and father of 4, Damiel Hunt. Good morning. Am I right, Damiel?
Damiel.
You got it right the first time. I got it right the first time, and then it just left me. Damiel, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to everyone. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Yes, you're smiling. It means that you're a morning person.
Yes, I am an early bird.
Oh, see that?
When you have 4 children,
you don't really have a chance not to be up early.
Oh my! See, you lead me right into the first question. I'm trusting that they are the ones who inspired you. But let me ask you, what inspired you to release this book, Noah, Big Boat, to write the story and tell the story?
Absolutely, you're right. It's my children, but specifically my 4-year-old. So I have a 4-year-old. He's the youngest, and he's starting to read. Now he's at that stage where he's starting to read. But having gone through with the older ones, you tend to find that, because we read stories to them from they're young.
Yes.
But then as they get older, they get distracted with the devices.
Yes.
Nobody doesn't want to read anymore. It's just TV and phone and tablet. So what I wanted to do with this book was to keep him in that mode of reading and create a book that was very personal. So he's inside the book. He's a character in the book.
Okay.
And as a Christian, I wanted to make sure that the Bible stories were in there.
The principles.
Right. So that is the motivation.
So let me ask you, why Noah's Ark? Why that story? Because there are many stories that I'm sure you'd love to share and would be beneficial to share with you. Oh, look at that picture. I never even saw that. Is it Toya that? That's your 4-year-old?
Yes, that's Malachi.
Good morning, Malachi.
Yes.
Yeah, but why Noah's Ark? And, how does that story help to bring about any lessons or things that you wanted to teach through this book?
Okay, so it's the first book in the series. So the series is about using different Bible stories to teach the youngster, about dealing with the different challenges in life. So Noah's Ark is the first. So each book will use a different Bible story. Noah's Ark is one of his favorite stories. So I started. That's the reason why I started with this one. All right. So in the book, there is a challenge that the young man goes through, and we use the lessons from Noah's Ark about being faithful, about not listening to doubters, and following through, putting in the hard work, and seeing it through to the end.
Absolutely. So faithfulness is very important.
There you go. Absolutely.
So that's a overarching theme or a very present theme inside the book. Faithfulness.
Yes, the faithfulness of God, using the truth and the timeless lessons from the different stories, to apply to the modern day challenges that we have, both as children and as parents as we go through.
And the other lessons too of courage and kindness. Why do you think those other themes are important to include in the book?
Well, there are so many things that are vying for our children's attention.
Yes.
And as you know, children can be, it can be cruel.
Yeah.
So I thought it important that when he comes up against challenges, and not just specifically for my son, because the book is for all children, and we all face challenges. So it's about having the courage to persevere despite, what the naysayer, despite the bad mind, despite what the naysayers are saying. And to persevere in a way, but not forgetting to be kind about it. You don't have to be mean because people are mean to you, you return that in kind. But you go through, believing in what you believe, but still showing kindness to others, even though you have been, not been shown that kindness.
Yes.
Right.
Well, we're talking about Malachi and the fact that the book is for children.
Yes.
How challenging was it to bring a story like this and make it relatable, engaging, and something that would appeal to such a young audience that would be getting this book? Okay,
so I started with Malachi, right? So for children, I have a little focus group. I have my audience at home.
Can be a study.
Right. So looking at stories, because he already has, these kind of classic Bible stories at that age group, and looking at, kind of what are the type of stories that appeal to him, and then putting my own spin on it. Because one of the things I wanted to do, like I said, he's in the book. I wanted it to be relatable to him. And one of the ways I did that was to have him as a character in the book, right? And then put in, my own personality in it, a little bit of Jamaica, the scenery, there's mango trees, there's, all of that is included in it. So with that in mind, did a lot of research, read a lot of books, trying to pick out, good writing, that appeal to that age group, and then just try to put my own kind of spin flavor on it.
But I noticed something though. It says Noah's big boat. That story is in the first book of the Bible, Genesis.
Yes.
So, and it says Bible stories with Daddy stories, +. plural,
Right.
which means
more
we're going
coming.
to be seeing a series.
Yes,
So you're going to go
absolutely.
through you start to think about the next.
Yes, I'm almost finished the second book. So the second, yes, the second book would be based on the story of David and Goliath, which is again overcoming giants.
Overcoming giants, yes,
right.
yes,
So
yes.
really, I'd hope to have that one finished already, but with the launching of this first book, you know, it's new to me. It's my first book.
Yes, yes.
So we spent some time doing some marketing and, you know, really just trying to respond to feedback.
Feedback, yes,
you know,
yes.
And the feedback has been overwhelming.
Yes,
you know.
yes. Oh, that's so good to hear. And it will guide how you prepare and write and present the other books in this series.
Absolutely.
What I'm curious about is it's Noah's Big Boat Bible stories, not Bible stories for children, but Bible stories with Daddy.
Yes.
Why did you have that fatherly focus for your series?
Thanks for that question. The focus is, so there are a couple of things. Like I said, I wanted the book to be personal. I wanted to have the Bible stories, but I also wanted to capture that father-son dynamic. All right. So something I've learned as a parent over the years is to take advantage of these teachable moments. All right. So Bible stories with Daddy captures, you know, these little pockets in time as the children are going through these different stages where they have challenges, and then you can now bring in the Bible stories. So you're making bedtime stories more meaningful.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
they have an incident at school. You know, they're out on the road. You know, they see something they don't quite understand, and you can now draw the timeless lesson. So it's also showcasing that bond between a father and his children.
You know what's going to be interesting when you get to certain stories that are challenging. Let's look at Jonah, and we see disobedience, stubbornness.
Yes.
You know, or are you preparing to navigate those stories to make them meaningful for children, because you're going to experience disobedience with them as they grow.
Sure.
You know? Sure. So I know that when you get to some stories, are you going to skip over them and say, all right, I'm not going to touch that story, you know what I mean? I'm going to go there because there's a lesson here that I can...
Yeah, well, that's a good question. Before I started writing the first one, I picked out about 10 Bible stories. So I have the outline for 10 stories.
Yes.
Now, Jonah is not in that first 10. It doesn't mean that we might not get there. You know, but I'm not a you can't be afraid I'm not shy about tackling the issues, because you know, I'm not a perfect parent.
Yes.
But you have to deal with these things, you know, and you know, my children have given me real life experience in dealing with these things. So we'll have to draw on the lessons that the Bible teaches about these different issues, and then I'll put in my own own experience. And then we continue. I'm always in the mode of learning.
Yes.
So I'm teaching my children, but I'm learning as well.
Yes.
So I will look at the best way to deal with those scenarios in a kid-friendly way, so that they can, you know, get the lessons and benefit from it.
I'm going to ask you a question. Malachi, mom, she reads it?
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because their opinions sometimes, you know, when you're done with the book, you know, and you say, what do you think? You know?
So by the time they finish it up, and I want publish it again.
Yes. Mommy has had a lot of influence. You know, my wife.
Mommy approved.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's a mommy approved book.
That's very good.
Yes, because
that's very important. That's very important.
Yes. We are a close unit. You know, so I've had feedback from mommy and his older siblings. They've played their part in it.
Yeah.
And because like I said, the lessons I've learned from parenting are not just from the youngest one.
Right,
it's from all of them.
Yes.
And my wife has been there from the beginning.
Yes,
you know, so I pull on her as well, and we work together. So some of the solutions in there are her idea. Yeah? So you know, we have to give credit.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good morning, mommy.
Good
Credit
morning,
is being given.
You know?
Morning, honey.
I know she's saying yes. I ask her
she's
about my
watching,
environment.
Good morning, yeah, mommy. But question: when you say said children, what age group do you think this would be most appropriate for?
Okay, so the target audience for these books are ages 3 to 8.
Okay, so 3 years to 8 years.
Right, so your early readers.
Early readers, yes.
And then your seasoned readers.
Yes.
But I mean, I think these stories, these Bible stories, are for all ages.
Yes.
Right? So the age group for the children is 3 to 8. But I mean, it's the adults who are buying the books.
Yes.
So we have to make sure that the adults approve of the books. And
Speaking of buying the book, where can we find the book?
Yes.
Okay, so the book is available on Amazon.
Okay.
So you
just
can get
type in Noah's Big Book. For those of us not necessarily online savvy, right?
Yes.
So you just go to Amazon.com and just type in Noah's Big Boat.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And you can get more information about it on my website. I shared it with your production team.
Okay.
But it's my first name, DAMIELLE.com.
Yes.
Oh, so you'll have there on the screen. Yes. Perfect.
Yes. So
Perfect.
you'll have links. Right, and that's the listing on Amazon. One important thing though, I just want to clarify, because in these books I'm using a pen name. It's Dominic Denzel, right? Right. So I just want people to understand.
Okay. So if you see that name, don't get confused.
Yes.
It's still the right
still
book.
me.
It's still the right book.
Yes, because my name, my full name, government name that mommy gave me, is Damiel Dominic Denzel. So it's my middle name, and some people are called by their middle name. When I was young, so I thought it was fitting that the name I was called as a child to use for children's book.
I love that.
So that is the connection.
And I love the fact that you're bringing Bible stories and Jamaicanizing it, having our children see things that are relatable to them. I'm sure that the imagery in here is imagery that they'll be able to read.
It's attractive,
it's colorful, it's attractive, it's appealing, and it will definitely appeal to the audience, the target audience. So 3-year-olds, 8-year-olds, to 8-year-olds, mommy approved.
I'm right there in that range. There.
Right there in that range, that's right. So IT age group, this book is clearly for you, apparently. But thank you so much.
Hunt, thank you, man of God.
Thank you
for sharing this with us. Author and father of 4, Damiel Hunt. Be sure to grab your copy. You can get it on Amazon. Noah's Big Boat today. The morning news is up after this break. Here it is. There it is. Get your copy and read with your children. Get them involved. Engage them.
Which is right.
You read them and them read back to you.
Which is right.
Try it. Father's Day. Second Faith. Right here. News is up next.
I said, place when you come from, brother, I want to live good, man. I want to live good, brethren. No shake hand, I can play a little ball, brethren.
Really have to shake hand?
Yeah, man, and no badness, brethren. Just live good, man.
Welcome to the Pepsi Football Nation.
Rule number 1, it's called football, not soccer. Rule number 2, they should get rid of VAR.
No. Every decision should go to VAR.
Write this down. Pepsi should be the official drink of the nation. I love that. They won't agree on anything. That's where Rule 100 kicks in. Everything gets settled on the pitch. What about you? What rule would you want?
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Watagwan. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVM TV.
Tune in to Lead Story. Weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody Ann Quarry.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Tune in to Lead Story. Weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody Ann Quarry.
Watagwan. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVM TV.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. Constable Andrew Wilson, charged in relation to the death of 45-year-old Latoya Bulgin in Granville, Montego Bay, St. James, has been granted bail. This took place in the St. James Parish Court on Tuesday as witness documents have been submitted into evidence. We'll hear more from Crystal Williams.
Members of the Granville community are disgruntled as they learned that Constable Andrew Wilson, the officer charged with the murder of 45-year-old Latoya Bulgin, otherwise called Buju, was granted bail.
We feel really, really disappointed. Only just get bail, so I find out other civilians in no, sir, we're disappointed. We don't feel that this a deal with fear enough.
Them not have no evidence in Noel. And them have every evidence in Buju case. So why them give this a man Andrew Wilson, but them could have give that the man the bail?
One of the attorneys representing Constable Wilson is Michael Hemmings. He says the chief document presented in court was related to a civilian witness.
So our client appeared in court this morning. The matter was set for mention for several outstanding documents for the court to be informed whether or not those documents are now present. Chief among them was a document as it relates to a civilian witness. That document came to court this morning, and other documents remain outstanding in the matter.
He says the bail application was renewed on Tuesday morning.
He was offered bail in the sum of $1 million with surety, and reporting conditions were attached, and he is to surrender his travel documents, and his stop order was put in place. Myself and Mr. Champagne will act within our instructions to represent our client to the best of our ability and to afford him any defense that is available to him in law.
The matter returns to court on July 10. Crystal Williams reporting for CVM News.
In sports, it's time now for our live sports update, courtesy of the Pepsi Football Nation, where fans make the rules. Football better with Pepsi. CVM's sports reporter Kimani O'Sullivan joins us now with the latest. Good morning, Kimani.
Good morning, TK. I must say you're looking really beautiful. I love the outfit.
Why, thank you, Kimani. Flattery will get you everywhere. But beyond the flattery, let's talk about the excitement. 4 exciting matchups from yesterday's match day, Kimani, produced huge wins for some massive nations in the tournament. IT has been talking about it all morning, as have many people. Which result was the biggest in your estimation?
Well, of course, yesterday's match day would have many persons talking. In many persons' minds, the greatest of all time actually touched the pitch, and his tournament got underway yesterday. Of course, we're referring to one Lionel Messi. Of course, he got a historic hat-trick in that game against Algeria, his first ever hat-trick at a World Cup. Seeing that he actually has a World Cup to his name, so it's a toss-up between, it might not even be a toss-up, because when you think about what Lionel Messi did against that Algeria team, of course, Kylian Mbappe getting that win for France against Senegal 3-1, where he got a historic brace to take himself to the top of the scoring charts for his nation, France, as all-time leading scorer, not only all-time, of course, but also at World Cups. So, yeah, it's between Lionel Messi and Kylian Mbappe, but I'd give Lionel Messi the edge. Honorable mention to Erling Haaland as well, who bagged the brace on his debut for Norway yesterday as well. So the most impressive result for me surely goes to the little magic man that they refer to as the greatest of all time, Lionel Messi, and that 3-0 win against Algeria.
So, of course, you've mentioned some of world football's icons and their brilliant performances. You mentioned Messi, of course, Mbappe, Haaland. Whose performance would you say dominated the headlines, from your perspective?
Yeah, of course, many persons will say that Lionel Messi was playing against Algeria. Not a very daunting opponent in AFCON. Of course, they're an African nation. Still gifted with quite a few talented players, but Kylian Mbappe just exploding in that second half against the AFCON champions. Of course, that's still up in the air, depending on who you ask, whether it's Senegal or Morocco. But nonetheless, that's top quality opposition. And for Kylian Mbappe to make history in the way he did, just exploding in that second half and getting 2 brilliant goals. By that estimation, I'd say Kylian Mbappe deserves a bit more of the praise. As I was telling my co-host on Fan Central Extra Time yesterday, Rashida Murphy. She actually had Mbappe as the most impressive performance on the day because she has an A-list that she goes through in the evening and we have to critique it. So had some fun with that, but she gave the edge to Mbappe, and when she justified it, I kind of agreed with her. So I'll give Mbappe the nod this time.
All right, so Portugal now. Portugal and England begin their tournament today. Among other top sides, set the stage for today's match day for us.
Well, TK, these two players can't avoid each other, it feels like, not only on the pitch sometimes, but also in the headlines. Cristiano Ronaldo taking the pitch a day after one of his biggest rivals at age 38 scored a hat-trick, his first ever hat-trick, also breaking Cristiano Ronaldo's record for the oldest player to ever score a hat-trick at a World Cup. And now he has to follow suit after players like Kylian Mbappe, Erling Haaland, the next generation, and also his nemesis, Lionel Messi. So all eyes on Portugal. They go up against DR Congo. Of course, DR Congo, they defeated Jamaica in the Intercontinental Playoffs to get to the World Cup. So, yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo has a tall task on his hands. He has to perform. He has to show up. The comparisons will never stop for some persons. Some persons say there's no comparison now. But he's at the World Cup. He has another chance. And notwithstanding the fact that England is also in action later today, England always makes the headlines for more reasons than one. They go against Croatia. That's going to be a really tough matchup for them. But under the microscope will be Thomas Tuchel and his selections today for the England lineup. And then we also have to mention Colombia going up against Uzbekistan. So it's a packed match day. Ghana against Panama as well is a nice match for the neutral to enjoy. So it's a lovely day for some football, and I'm glad that we can continue enjoying it and see these storylines and also see these great players doing great things.
Thanks, Kimani. It's always so great to get your commentary. I feel your excitement, and I'm looking forward to hearing more from you. And thanks, of course, to the Pepsi Football Nation, of course, where fans make the rules. Football better with Pepsi. Kimani O'Sullivan, our sports reporter here at CVM. Thank you so much. All right. All right, perfect. That's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Tune in to Lead Story. Weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody Ann Quarry.
a guan?
What a guan?
That a guan pa.
What a guan?
What a guan? What a guan? Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVM TV.
That's a guan pa. What a guan?
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Tune in to Lead Story. Weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody Ann Quarry.
Every dream conquered is another dream gained. I land and I fly again like a jet plane. Headed straight in your direction. 'Cause I'm wiser, one step closer. I'm winning 'cause I work so hard. And the music keeps on playing, and the people never say we are mash up the dance. Oh, what a feeling! Don't stop dreaming. Keep on believing in the power of the feeling. Whatever you want, take a chance. Song in your heart, step in your dance. You got the spark, don't be the dark. Shine your lights
Every day starts with care. Care that's always close. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is where you go for everything you need. From your morning routine to life's biggest moments, Supermed Family of Pharmacies is always by your side. Whether it's prescriptions or household essentials, trust the care that's close to home. Super happy, super healthy, Supermed.
Hey there, Sunrisers. Glad to have you back with us here in Sunrise, where the fun rises. Now, between the heat, humidity, sweat, and UV rays, Natalia, I know what you're saying, Daddy. This is for you. Yes, calm down. Our skin has a lot to deal with this time of the year. So if you're wondering how to keep your skin looking the best without hiding all those summer, without hiding inside all summer, this conversation is for you. In this morning's checkup, brought to you by Super Happy, Super Healthy, Super Med. We're joined by aesthetic physician, Dr. Kimberly Skin by Kim, KYM Johnson. Welcome.
Hi,
Good
thanks
morning.
for having me.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, I mean, you look like you're fully awake this morning. Your skin is fully awake this morning.
It is, and I'm gonna give the viewers the tips to look fully awake at this early time of the morning.
I need that. I'm so glad that you're here. But before you even give us the deets, you are introduced as an aesthetic physician,
yes. Right? Yes.
Who is an aesthetic physician?
So
What
an
does that
aesthetic physician is a doctor who focuses on the beautification aspects of the skin. So it's a cross between plastic surgery and dermatology, where we're doing minimally invasive to non-invasive things to correct the aesthetically pleasing aspects of the skin. So a dermatologist will fix the acne, and we fix the scars and the pigment that comes after.
So if I want to look like TK.
Hey! TK with makeup. What's that you mean?
Oh boy, what are some of the common skin concerns that you see at this time of the year?
Oh, persons with hyperpigmentation. So people with the dark spots, the melasma, which is that like mask on the skin, the dark areas. The people with eczema starts to flare. Heat urticaria looks like they have wheels all over the skin. These are the things that start to flare in the hotter seasons.
Why does heat impact us like that? And what can we do? Because I mean, if sun go hot, and we are in Jamaica, it's something that happens.
Exactly.
So
you just have to protect yourself. And how are we protecting ourselves? Sunscreen. The last time I was here, I talked about it. We hate that word. It's a trigger word for many persons.
My face is greasy.
And sometimes it makes you hot and you sweat more and all the things.
We're in 2026. Technology has brought us powder sunscreens. I'm wearing sunscreen right now under makeup. And you have a dust that you just dust on the skin. It rolls up like a lipstick, dust it on the face, and you move. We're using sunscreens that are lighter. Some of them are tinted. It looks like makeup. So we don't have to worry about looking too greasy.
You know what I always want to find out? I think we've discussed it before, if I remember correctly. 15 what? SPF?
SPF 15.
Up to 70. What is the minimum that you recommend that
good one.
Use?
Minimum is 30. Or melanin.
So just 15 now?
No, sir. Just just naturally, our melanin is SPF 15.
Okay.
So we need something higher than that to protect. So 30 up to 50. The reality is the 70s. No, just stick to 30 and 50.
Really?
Because everything breaks down back down to 30. Within some minutes of applying it, you're back down to 30, and that's where it starts to act.
Wait.
So you see these 70.
Hold on. So if I said to myself, okay, I'm going to the beach, so I know I'll be at even higher risk.
So I go for a 70.
Yeah, so I go draw for the 70 because that is more. But if it's just everyday life and I'm just walking on the road to go to the car, then I use the 30. And also,
I'm sorry to break it to you. After about 30 minutes, that 70 is going down and down back to 30, and the 30 is where it's sustained for the longest time. So the best thing to do is reapply. At the beach, it's impossible to reapply.
Yeah.
But in day to day, you just dust on your powder, sunscreen, and you're good to go.
Dr. Kim, this is why we watch this show, you know. We give you all the details.
A lot of skincare is marketing.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. But okay, so we're talking about heat and heat damage and protection from the heat. But hydration is also important. And so talk to me a little bit about what we can do to stay hydrated in this climate.
I know a lot of persons during the summer or when it gets hotter, they're like, oh, I'm not going to put on any moisturizer because I'm greasy. I'm not going to. We have moisturizers that are created for this season.
Really?
So these are gel moisturizers because we have to trap whatever moisture we have into the skin. So don't walk around raw dogging your skin with no moisturizer. You want to stay hydrated. Drink. The best thing you can do for your skin is to treat internally. And then now we have IV vitamins, IV hydration. You can go in my office, people come in and get hydrated, right? So it's your skincare. Don't avoid moisturizer. Use a gel moisturizer. It's lighter. Drink. Put your electrolytes in so you can hold on to that hydration.
And to be clear, drink water.
Yes.
Because you can't say drink, you know.
Not alcohol.
Because a man will say, yes, the doctor say I must drink, you know. So we're going to be drinking our water. All right. And finally, because we have to wrap up, I see some things here. What's happening here? These are things that we need to buy, or these are things you use, or what's happening?
This is for the ladies and the men who have melasma. So during the summer, they'll come, Dr. Kim, I have this dark thing here on the forehead. Put this around your neck if you're driving. Turn it on and it's blowing wind in the face. If you're doing your walks, this helps to cool the skin down.
Okay.
This, when you come in with the sunburns, you can have this at home. You buy these on Amazon.
Really?
There's a blue light.
Yes.
And it cools the skin down. Sunburn is the easiest way. Just pass it along the skin, 5 minutes. The redness, everything goes within that 5 minutes.
Wow.
So this is something good to do.
What is it called?
Let me what am I looking for? What am I looking for when I look on Amazon?
Blue light.
A blue light.
Or most of these red light LED, they come because this has red, blue. The blue light is what you really want.
So call it a blue light skin machine?
Handheld device.
Blue light handheld device.
Yeah.
So you're saying blue is better than the red?
Blue. So blue is for inflammation and irritation. The red is when you want to stimulate collagen and smooth the skin and firm the skin. So this can do all of those, but the blue is what we're focused on in summer.
Wow. I see, you learned something.
And if you apply it, it feels like ice, so it's cold.
Like if I touch it now, it will be cold?
Yeah, you can touch it.
IT. I thought it was just the light.
No, so it has a cooling effect as well.
Yes, yes.
If you want to just put regular ice cubes on the face, some aloe vera, cut the plant, rub it on the face to help with the sunburn. Here, this is my favorite. We want to put vitamin C, aloe vera, glutathione, hyaluronic acid to hydrate inside the body as well as on the face. So these are drops. 4 drops every day.
That you actually swallow, you actually
Swallow.
ingest.
So you're treating the skin and
from
preventing the
inside.
hyperpigmentation, irritation from inside. Tastes like orange juice.
Let me see that. Dr. Kim.
Again, you get it on Amazon.
Dr. Kim, just live with me on my yard. This is great. All right, so something. I can't really pronounce it. So, but yeah, so we'll look it up. Liposomal glutathione. Something. Say it again.
Liposomal glutathione.
All right. See it here upon the screen, my people. See it here upon the screen.
Screen grab it.
Screen grab it.
Liposomal.
But this has saved me from the hyperpigmentation and this serum as well.
Awesome, Dr. Kim. Thank you so much.
You're
always learn.
Always learn. So SPF 30. Stay hydrated. You can take things, ingest things that will help you treat from the inside out. Stay cool. You can buy the fan.
Always.
Stay cool to prevent the breakouts and the stuff like that. What else
we learn? Very bad, get some blue light.
And if it gets very bad, get blue light.
Across all genders.
All genders. And if you see something that says men for men, marketing.
Yeah, skin is skin. Skin can't tell whether it's a man's skin or a woman's skin.
Exactly.
Last question. This goes for all skin types. I mean, you have the oily, you have the dry.
So for the oily, we stick to the lighter, more gel-based products. For the dry, they need the thick products. They're like, oh my God, in summer I have to use something that's thick. You will need it, I promise, or that skin will start to flake, burn, and get irritated in the heat.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
For that clarification.
How we get in touch with you? If somebody see you and say, no man, I like her and I like the information, what do we do?
Definitely. You can call 876-594-7300 or you can visit us at Ligoni Post Mall. We're Unit 18 upstairs.
Right in Ligoni. Perfect. Thank you so much. You're welcome so much. You know where Ligoni is.
I know where Ligoni is.
Oh, we're a hat.
And wear a hat, see there? Wear a hat for the summer. Wear a hat for the summer.
I'm on the ball already, I'm on the ball already. Listen, that's all the time we have for this morning's checkup. Brought to you by Supermed.
Super happy, super healthy, Supermed. Many thanks, of course, to Dr. Kimberly Johnson for those great tips that we are all going to put in place. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. So let's enjoy the sun without letting the sun enjoy us too much, right? So when we come back, we're sweetening the conversation just a little. So we're looking at how science and innovation are changing the way we experience flavor. Stay with us.
Every day starts with care. Care that's always close. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is where you go for everything you need. From your morning routine to life's biggest moments. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is always by your side. Whether it's prescriptions or household essentials, trust the care that's close to home. Super happy, super healthy, Supermed.
Conquered is another dream game. I land and I fly again like a jet plane. Headed straight in your direction. 'Cause I'm wiser, one step closer. I'm winning 'cause I work so hard. And the music keeps on playing, and the people that I say we are mash up the night. Oh, what a feeling! Don't stop dreaming. Keep on believing in the power of the feeling. Whatever you want, take a chance. Song in your heart, step in your dance. You got a spark, don't put it down. Shine your lights on.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Tune in to Lead Story. Weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jodianne Quarry.
Hi, I am Candy Pang.
What a guan? What a guan?
That a guan, pa.
What a guan? What a guan?
What a one! Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVMTV.
Employers, your hard contribution builds a stronger workforce and strengthens the economy. It's not just contribution, it's transformation. The time by heart is
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Tune in to Lead Story. Weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jodianne Quarry.
Hi, I am Candy Pang.
What a guan? What a guan?
That a guan, pa.
What a guan? What a guan?
What a one! Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVMTV.
That's a guan, pa. What a guan?
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Every dream conquered is another dream gained. I land and I fly again like a jet plane. Headed straight in your direction. 'Cause I'm wiser, one step closer. I'm winning 'cause I work so hard. And the music keeps on playing, and the people that I say we are mash up the night. Oh, what a feeling! Don't stop dreaming. Keep on believing in the power of the feeling. Whatever you want, take a chance. Song in your heart, step in your dance. You got a spark, don't put it down. Shine your lights on.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Now, let's be honest. Most of us want the sweet taste without the sweet consequences. I know I do. Okay, so as Jamaica's new sugar tax environment continues to shape the food and beverage industry, companies are looking for smarter ways to keep products tasty while reducing sugar content. So, how do you take the sugar without taking away the flavor? Joining us this morning to tell us how, our Quality and Product Development Manager, Orlando McPherson, and Product Development Supervisor, said that 3 times fast, Jody Ann Howard from Caribbean Flavors and Fragrances. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Very good morning, ladies. So I'm saying in unison, rehearse.
We've been working together for a long time.
You know, I'm happy that you responded that way, because usually when we see children who are hyperactive and they're bright, they say, "We don't drink too much sugar." But I mean, for viewers who are not familiar with the issue, I mean, why is this sugar reduction discussion is an important topic for us now in the food and beverage industry in Jamaica?
Well, the Ministry of Finance has levied a sugar tax. It would be 22 cents per gram of whatever sweeteners, whether it be added sugar, whether it be juice concentrates, whether it be non-nutritive sweeteners, are added to a beverage that is on the market. The real risk, so for manufacturers, is losing relevance. Well, I would say actually relevance, one, and also competitiveness and revenue if they don't reformulate the products. If the high sugar product is left on the market, what that's going to result in is that a customer or a consumer, as the market shifts away to lower sugar beverages, they're going to look at that beverage on the market that has a high amount of sugar, and they're going to say, well, this is the total amount of sugar that I should be consuming for the day. If I have this one bottle versus these other bottles that are on the market from other companies, it's going to completely use up my sugar budget, so to speak, for the day, for the week. So the real risk for manufacturers to not reformulate and reduce the amount of sugar that they're using would be that you're going to lose relevance, and then you're also going to be less competitive, because once the tax is levied, your product is going to be comparatively more expensive than the other products on the market. And we know that inflation is rampant with all that's going on the world market currently. A consumer has to be savvy about how they use and maximize the best of their dollar. So that's why it's a pressing issue at this time.
But also the risks of relevance and revenue and the others, take us back to the beginning, because there's a reason for the tax.
Right.
You know what I mean? Some persons might be blind to the implications therein for sugar intake.
Right.
Just give us, some reform. What are the consequences of just ignoring this and just absorbing or consuming more sugar, especially as you grow older?
Okay. All right, so one of the reasons that the government would have thought to tax sugar and try to reduce the high sugar in products is that research has shown, led by persons or bodies like the World Health Organization, that getting more than 10% of your calories, total calories from sugar, usually leads to persons being overweight, being obese, developing different non-communicable diseases such as hypertension or diabetes, and then that usually results in destruction of your health, right? That's something that happens quite a bit in the Jamaican market and around the world. So that is why the government and many governments around the world intervene in the nutrition systems in the market in order to encourage the companies to reformulate in such a way that it makes it easier for customers and to make a healthier choice.
Well, Jordan, in line with this, of course, people desire sugar, the truth of it. That's just facts, you know.
It's delicious.
Whether it's healthy, not healthy, you know, especially children. Tell us a little bit about, what is it, the flavor modulator technology, is that what it's called? Like,
yes, it is.
That has been developed. Tell us a little bit about what that is and how it works.
All right, so that's a modulation technology plus the sweetness systems. I don't know how much you guys know about sweeteners now, but it might be in your beverages already.
Artificial sweetness.
So it's the sucralose, the sulfate, potassium, whether it's a stevia, which is natural, so you have both artificial and natural. What our modulation technology does is we target the sweet receptors on the tongue. So it's made from botanical extracts, so it targets that sweet perception. So once we take out that sugar, or most of the sugar, you're going to still taste like a full sugar beverage because guess what? That receptor has binded on your tongue to give you that sweetness perception. But the difference between our technology and the regular, just artificial sucralose or ASK, which is acesulfame potassium, forgive me for being
scientific.
Yes. The difference is that our modulation technology masks some of that aftertaste. So inside, when you look at the curve of sugar, it's like a nice fancy curve. When it comes to the sweeteners, for example, neotame, another artificial sweetener, the curve is ongoing. So when you drink something with neotame or some of the artificial sweeteners, you taste that lingering sugar on the tail end. So after you've drunk that sample, you're still tasting that sweetness, which tends to tell you it's kind of false, for lack of a better word. So our modulation technology masks that, and it also improves the sweetness perception closer to sugar.
So, I know, I mean, oftentimes when we see on the ingredients no sugar, it is because it is replaced by these artificial sweeteners.
Yes.
Is there a healthy artificial sweetener?
Well, they don't add health benefits based on the dosages that you have to use, which is tiny amounts, but guess what? It is better than the alternative, which is full sugar, which then leads to insulin resistance, diabetes. So our technology, as I said, is a mixture of natural modulation technology from botanical extracts plus the sweetener system, so you can both get the natural, like stevia, or artificial. It depends on your budget, because, NNA, which is natural and artificial, is mostly more economical than just full stevia. So that's the benefit of it.
So this technology can be used in both beverages and food, for example, or is it strictly for beverages?
So the technology can be used on a wide area. So it can be savory, food, beverages, milk-based products. So we have technology that can tap into any sugar product.
And so let me just make sure I'm understanding this properly.
Yes.
Because you're getting me excited. What you're trying to tell me is that we have a technology now that can keep the sweet flavor, the sweet taste, reduce the aftertaste, all of those things, but you are not ingesting as much sugar as you are tasting.
No, you're not.
Totally correct.
No, you're not.
I think, sister, the road not good again. People, the road not good again.
The summer is coming.
The summer is summering.
The summer is summering.
So I see here that you have some what? What are these now?
All right, so here we have some cran apple flavored water. So on the market, there's, we know our flavored water beverages. So what I've done, I've prepared a full sugar prototype. So we'll refer to it as prototype or sample, and one that has reduced sugar. So what I want you to do is to taste both of them, and I'm going to ask you which one you think is the full sugar.
Okay, all right.
Let's see if we can come and work in my product development lab.
Yes.
So you have to be seasoned tasters.
While TK is tasting, where does honey fall in this discussion about sugar? Because oftentimes we think that pure honey is a better replacement for sugar. Is that so? Is there any truth to that? I mean,
it has more nutritive value, and that's the main difference. But it still, to a level, spikes your blood sugar, not as much as sugar. But the added benefit for honey is just that it had more nutritive values.
Right. In order to get the level of sweetness that customers are used to, you would still have to use so much honey that it would give you too much of your energy. And it would still lead to diabetes, insulin resistance, and so.
Okay.
What got TK?
I was just, getting them open. So this is number one, my people.
Number one. And before responding, I'll taste number 2 and,
Okay.
and then we'll see the.
Yes,
all
I want
the-
to see
all
if
the
I can
compares.
employ her for some summer work in my PD lab as a sensory analyst.
And
I
this
know
is
so the same thing.
This is cranapple.
All right, that is
This
cranapple.
is
That
number
now is a
1.
juice drink.
That's orange pie.
So it's an orange pineapple juice drink. So as you know, added juice in beverages is still considered as added sugar. Once you're not 100% reconstituting that juice, it will be taxed as added sugar.
Correct.
So that is a reduced sugar juice drink beverage.
Whoa. It's very difficult
So
to.
for cranapple, please tell me which one is your full sugar beverage. Which one do you think?
1 and 2.
No, because there's no distinct difference between them both.
I love that.
I don't taste any
Let me
difference.
hear your comments about the
No, I mean,
juice drink.
because when I tasted 2, I was looking for it to be sharper and more sugary.
Right.
But I didn't get that.
No distinct
There's
difference.
no distinct difference between
People,
them
let me
both.
tell you something. I can't tell the
But there's
difference.
one. So hold on a second. Hold on a second. So
Just if I tell
if the taste profile
this
is
can't
so
Similar.
I mean, you're telling me that though it is similar,
It
there's
has
a
less-
difference.
Yeah, there's a difference. And if you have my sheet here in your cran apple beverage, it's a 94% reduction in sugar.
Okay, all right.
94%. So at any given time, we speak in percentage. The bricks in that reduced sugar product is 0.6, almost, it's less than 1%.
Whoa.
There's a difference in these?
Yes, there is. And then in your
So-
juice drink, it's 48% reduction. So one of the things with juice I wanted to very much mention, you know, juice adds body. So if a Jamaican is drinking a juice, the first thing you think them hear them say when they say the juice nice, it thick and nice, eh?
Yes.
So one of the things is we also have a technology called Flavor Fit Juice Mouthfeel. So when we take out some of that sugar, because sugar does not only give sweetness, it gives structure.
Yes.
So when we take that out, we add a juice mouthfeel along with the sweetness modulation technology, which gives you that juicy, full, orange-like, pineapple-like taste. So it
That weight in your
enhances,
mouth.
that coats your mouth when you drink it, so you still taste like the full sugar beverage. So now I can tell you. You ready?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So number 1 for the cran apple was the full sugar, and number 1 for the juice drink was the full sugar.
People, let me tell you something.
There is absolutely.
Let me tell you something. And this is not a.
zilch.
And it's the first time they're tasting it.
It's not psych, so I'm not psych, so no. I'm telling you the truth. I taste no difference whatsoever.
Awesome.
It is amazing. And I was saying to myself when I drank one, I was like, all right, this one kind of sweet. So this will be easier to tell because it's a juice drink. And then I drank number 2, and I'm like, oh my
What's the
gosh, they're
difference?
the same thing.
Yeah.
So how do people get access to this technology, are able to utilize it, or are able to maybe talk to you guys to tell them how they can utilize it in their products? And by the way, is this something that's available to us at home, or this is strictly for
The
manufacturers, right?
Manufacturers.
So manufacturers.
Okay.
So one other thing is, once you're ready as a manufacturer to come to us, whether it's be a medium size or large business, you can come to us and we initiate the product development process.
Okay.
What that entails is that we do a project brief, very important. It has all the information of what you require. The current bricks that is in your product, which is the current amount of sugar, whether it be 6%, 7%, what's the target bricks that you want to reach? Do you want to go down to 2% sugar? How much tax are you planning on paying? And then you have to end up giving us information like, where are you going to export? Because different countries require different regulations. So for the UK, it might be different. So I might have a solution here for local and the US, but for the UK, I'll have to give you something different, probably minus 1 or 2 items because it's not approved for use in the US, or some regulatory landscape can change. So once you do that, we'll then go ahead and start doing prototypes. And we might require your base, whatever it may be. So it also requires trust. You also have to, guess if you need us to sign an NDA, that's one of the things, because we're very known in this business, or our customers are large manufacturers. So what you do, we'll sign an NDA if you require that. If you just trust us, you go ahead, give us your bases, we'll do the developments. And once we have at least an 80% pass rate in-house from our sensory trained panelists, we'll then have the customer try. And what you'll then do is either approve that prototype, or you ask me for minor adjustments, whether it be a little less citric, or you want to change the body a little bit, so whatever it may be. and then we move on to commercial.
Wow, that's
Whoa,
amazing.
Yes, yes,
I love
yes.
that. That's amazing and so timely. It's something that's very needed based on what's happening with the landscape. So thank you so much, ladies, for this information.
This is fascinating.
And we can have the team test the juice.
Oh, definitely.
Maybe they don't trust us. We're going to ask DJ, Patrick, everybody to come round and do the test for
And
real.
we brought lots of samples. There's lots of samples.
See that? And then come prepared.
Yes, we did.
All right, thank
Extras. That was Quality and Product Development Manager Run the Game McPherson and Product Development Supervisor Jody Ann with the double D, Howard from Caribbean Flavors and Fragrances, giving us a taste of the science happening behind the scenes. Up next, we shift from what our children are eating to what they are watching. We're talking about raising boys in the digital age right after this. So stick and stay, don't move. Right there, stick and stay. Don't move.
Notice how life nice when you eat good. Natural feed, fresh grass, no stress. Stress? I don't know her. They say happy cows make better milk. Well, just look how happy we are. And I'm sure you can taste the difference. So move to the best milk ever. True Milk.
For the moments that are best enjoyed with your hands, enjoy them with a KFC Big Deal or Big Bucket. KFC, it's finger licking good.
It's game on. And you may not be able to predict the scoreline or who will win each game. And you sure can't predict who will be the champion. But what is predictable is that Quartz has what you need to watch the games the way you want to every time. It's game on. Quartz, bringing value home.
Every dream conquered is another dream game. I land and I fly again like a jet plane. Headed straight in your direction. 'Cause I'm wiser, one step closer. I'm winning 'cause I work so hard. And the music keeps on playing, and the people them I say we are mash up the dance. Oh, what a feeling! Don't stop dreaming. Keep on believing in the power of the feeling. Whatever you want, take a chance. Song in your heart, step in your dance. You got a spark, don't fit it down. Shine your lights on.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Tune in to Lead Story. Weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody Ann Quarry.
Hi, I am Candy Pang at
What a guan? What a guan?
That a guan pa.
What a guan? What a guan?
What a Guan! Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVMTV.
That's a guan pa. What a guan?
internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Tune in to Lead Story. Weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jodianne Quarry.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Welcome back to Sunrise. Raising children has never been easy. But today's parents are dealing with something previous generations never had to face at all. A world where the internet is available 24 hours a day, right in their child's pocket. And with so many doors opening to digital dangers, many parents are asking the same question. How do we help our boys navigate this space safely? Here to help us unpack it all is our founder, the founder of Cyberbright, Emma Sharp Dalton Brown. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Auntie. Good morning, TK.
Hi, Emma.
Hi, how are you
Good
both
to have
this
you
morning?
as always.
Thank you.
I was asking you something in the break. What he was asking?
Oh, you wanted to know what?
I want to know what is brain rot.
Brain rot?
Yes.
It's basically content. It's a state of mind and it's content. And basically, brain rot is things that rot your brain.
Yeah.
So Gen Alpha, who are the sort of 13-year-olds and younger, are watching foolishness online, but they're getting words like skibbity and riz and all kind of words that basically kind of mean nothing, but they've been adapted to mean something to them.
Is that the same generation that deals with the clock it, or that's different?
You're asking me?
That's a different, you know, they are dying of laughter behind the camera. We have some young people here and they are very amused right now by this conversation. I don't know, aging yourself. But you talked about terms that mean something to them. What a term that we've been hearing a lot more of these days is the term manosphere.
Yes.
Right.
You know, and it's in the manosphere.
Right.
It's a manosphere. So, what is that? Explain that.
So the manosphere, basically, it's a community of men online who claim to be addressing things like dating, fitness, their struggles, basically, like the struggles of like how they look and dating women and fatherhood and stuff like that. But actually what it does is that it incites violence towards women. The ideologies include dominance over women, abuse towards women, their physical look. They have this, they want, in the manosphere, you have to have this perfect physique. You have to be making a lot of money. And so that is promoted as being the only way that you should be, that a male should be. That is like the alpha male. And that's the only way to be. And anything less than that is not acceptable, right? But also that incites this abusive behavior towards women. And then there's terms like incels, which are involuntary celibates. And those are the males who are considered the beta males. And they have an utter hatred towards women because they're blaming women for not being attracted to them. And so it's this whole community, and I don't know if you've watched Inside the Manosphere by Louis Theroux. And basically that really delves into this community online, and our young boys are getting this influence. They're being influenced by these negative things towards women, these unachievable things that they have to achieve, like this perfect physique, lots of money. And it's you know, they also promote bigotry, racism, you know, not just, you know, anti-feminism. So it's very, very toxic.
Wow, it's a different landscape. I was even thinking about how does the pornography differs from the 1980s and 90s.
Right. So online, right. So the traditional, magazines back in those days, right? Well, now what's happened online is that if you've got 8 or 9-year-olds exposed to which they are, by the way, they have their iPads, and so their first encounter with intimacy are these pornographic images and videos, and a lot of it includes strangulation and violence again towards women. So when this is their first introduction, they believe that that is the way to have a relationship with somebody. And then you've got AI companions, and that's when you can go online, you can basically sort of invent an AI companion to have this relationship, and that AI companion can give commands, and there have been cases that have been brought against these apps because they have given instructions for children to commit suicide. And then the other thing we'll do is sextortion. That there'll be a group of criminals who create these AI images, create a woman, and it might be like an 18-year-old woman, and get a 14 or 15 or 16-year-old boy to fall for her. And then she asks for a nudified picture from him. He might send it because he's like, oh, I'm in love with her. And then the criminal organization will reveal themselves and say, right, now we want money, otherwise we're going to send this photo out into the world, and that's sextortion. So these are the things the boys are being, they're being influenced by.
Emma, I'm stressed out. So Emma, hold on, with all these things that are happening, and we're out of time, but what does a parent do? What do we do?
Well, let's take dads, right? Dads are a great influence on their sons, okay? So maybe they need to start, go back to playing traditional games with them. And if you want to... Right, we have dominoes, cards, and if you want, like screen time, then watch the World Cup together. Watch a game together. You know what I mean? Do something together, right? But if the boys want a little bit like, okay, Dad, I don't want you online with me, then go outside, go and play, go to the beach, play football outside, find that interest. Take them away. A great way to get them offline of these things is to actually just take them into the stratosphere that we all grew up with, which is basically, regular life, like this, face to face, that kind of thing. Have rules. I still maintain the rules of like no devices in bedrooms. I still maintain the rules of, time limits on apps and things like that, especially for the younger kids. And dads can do that. It's Father's Day. Let's bring back the traditions of what we grew up with. I'm not saying that get rid of their online time. Kids enjoy that. But if you fill it with lots of other physical activities, it just by default will bring them away from the
There was a discussion that we
things.
didn't venture into the discourse earlier today, but it's been in the air about the government considering banning for 16 years on the social media. And of course, we could open our whole can of worms in that discussion, because there are obviously pros and cons to that. Because children learn online too. There's what we call YouTube University, but there's actual good lessons to be had online, as well as dangers to be experienced online. So it's a dicey decision to look at the idea of banning. Where you're going just a while ago is to look at controls, management of time, privacy,
and the content. And listen, the onus does fall on these big tech companies, right? Because they're allowing this content to be there. But we can't wait around for them to change. We can also advocate for them to change and bring, strong laws against them. But while we're doing that, we still have to protect our children.
Emma, one of the things that I want us to talk about when next you come, because we know you'll be back, is how to incorporate these measures. All right, let me tell you where I'm coming from. Fathers are so busy. Parents are so busy, and they're always working, and they're all over the place. And so to then say, so you want me to get up, get ready, get the kids ready, do the breakfast, go to work, help with homework, and then still come and oversee what you're working on and play games. And then how can you practically do it and do it all? How? Not that you should, how we know you should.
Our fathers did.
But the how.
But our fathers
never had so many things to contend with.
When I grew up, I want a bicycle.
When I grew up, I was always outside partying with my friend. The biggest thing you had to do was say, come inside.
No, the parents are addicted themselves, right? Where does the young boys' addictions come from being online, right? I mean, and their exposure online, it comes from the parents itself. So you've got sharenting, which is basically from when the child is born, we are putting pictures up of our children online, right? Celebrating, thinking we're sharing them with our friends, but we're sharing them with the entire world, right? I used to do it before I knew better, and then I was like, whoa, what am I doing, right? So it comes from that, and we're scrolling, and if we don't keep ourselves
if we
in
read,
check,
they'll read.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
If we hang out with friends, they'll hang out with friends.
You have to lead by example.
That's
You
right.
have to lead
That's
by
true.
example.
Yes.
Always a pleasure, yeah, man. Always a pleasure having Emma with us for Tech Time. Emma, thank you so much. Many thanks.
Thank you.
Always,
She's
thanks.
bright and beautiful.
In her green. We love it. We love it. Yeah,
Listen,
awesome.
I know you're still watching us and you're like, whoa, I mean, but it's hard to say. It's the end of the show. That's it. That's it. But join us tomorrow. I'm going to be here at 6 a.m. We're going to be here at 6 a.m. for Sunrise and More Sunrise. Listen, let me say to you, I'm so inspired. A 5-year-old was tasked with drawing something that someone represents a particular genre, comedy. And this is what the 5-year-old drew.
I think, are you that?
When we see the ball,
you know them catch your beard though.
They catch your beard.
Them catch your beard, you know. The beard is on point.
Yeah, the glasses, I'm like, whoa. These are the things I say.
See, you're inspiring. You see, it's amazing.
That's it. My day is that's it. My day is made.
I cannot tell the difference between the drawing and you right now. But anyways, for real, it was so good to have each and every one of you. All of our guests, thanks so much for being here. Thank you to the YouTube.
Stop asking me which team I support.
Wow.
You're not paying attention. You're not listening. You're not hearing me. If you see me anywhere, you're going to see me done in one jersey.
Which jersey that?
One set of colors. I went to St. George's College. Hint. Hint. That's all I'm going to say. But, hey.
Oh, okay. Oh my. Speaking of AI, Emma, we need to talk to IT about abusing artificial intelligence and cunning the island.
With all that we're discussing, Master God soon come for him world. So listen, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a fantastic day. Go out in the world. And remember, God without man is still God. But man without God is nothing. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Vapor. This.
My favorite part.
I need your loving. So fresh, so clean. Love me in and out, unfailingly. And I'll be down now. Anytime you call me, I'll be down. I'll be down. Because I love and I love and I love and I love you only. Because I need and I need and I need and I need you more. Yeah, you know I run and I run and I run and I run. Fly, we can fly in the sky in the night. Hold me in your arms and your love and your light. I'm on your wave right now. I'm on your wave right now. Yeah. I'm on your vibe now. You got me on your side now. Yeah, I'm on your wave right now. Yeah. If not you, then I don't wanna know. I don't want no story. Day and night is unconditional. Got me living softly. Yeah. Love me judge, love me tender. You know you love turn me up like Nepa.
Welcome to the Pepsi Football Nation. Rule number 1, it's called football, not soccer.
Rule number 2, they should get rid of VAR.
No. Every decision should go to VAR.
Write this down. Pepsi should be the official drink of the nation.
I love Pepsi. They won't agree on anything.
That's where Rule 100 kicks in. Everything gets settled on the pitch. What about you? What rule would you want?
It all begins